right, starting a little early. What's that? Game? Which link?
Yeah.
I thought I posted it more recently in the chat.
No, game
3.
four.
This is game 3.
So, what game? The last game was under the game 4 link.
Yeah, it posted backwards.
Do you know where I can make a recommendation to get that fixed next time?
Here.
My parents missed a little bit of the first period.
But it should be the middle one. Because they just posted backwards when I hit paste. All right. You want to say hello? We're live.
What up, Mark?
Was it a test?
No, I thought it'd be fun to just go live before the game.
You gonna go talk to the boys?
Yeah. Do we know which locker room they're in? Do we know which locker room they're in? Which locker room? 16. Okay, one of the two. Just waiting on the boys to come out. It's awesome. You know which locker room they're in? Are they in 15 or 16? Do you know? Are they in 15 or 16? Do you know?
I don't know.
I hope it's live. I haven't been in front of my computer.
What?
You want to say hello?
Oh, hi.
Hi to your husband.
Hi.
We're live. I'm gonna get the boys coming out of the locker room. Here they are. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
All right, we're not going to interview him before. You feeling good? Brody. Rah. Rah. All right. Will you grab it one? Yeah. Just black. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, good.
Is that one live?
Yep. Can you make it talk? Oh, it's dead. Someone killed the Furby. Someone killed the Furby.
Taking pictures with someone over taking pictures in the boxes.
Okay. All right, we're set up. Monitor's falling out.
I saw one early on.
Yep. All right, looks like some people got the link.
Welcome back, Knights fans, for Game 3. AHU 14U AA Knights versus the New Mexico Junior AHU. We've played this team a couple times for this NAPHL series, and on all occasions we've lost. I would have to say they're about as equally skilled as the Peckin' Dragons that we played this morning. In fact, the Peckin' Dragons beat them 5-1 in their match yesterday. And just so you know, I looked over at the Peckin' Dragons. They're playing Vegas on the other rink, and it's middle of the second period, and that score's 1-0, the Dragons. So hopefully Knights will come out hard with a lot of energy today and give a good match. Maybe turn it into a win. "17 minutes on the clock, first period." Team seems to be doing fine. What I saw in the locker room. Good spirits. Not many line changes tonight. So coaches are sticking with similar lines as they had earlier. Maybe a few adjustments in the power play and a penalty kill. We'll see those tonight. Gearing is obviously in net. Starting will be the powerhouse line of the weekend so far. Sepperbeck, Jarvis, and Pulser, with Weekly and Brody in the back at the blue line. Again, they're playing Wickersheim up front on the Luma vert line. And here we go. Knights win the draw. Weekly picks up the puck, goes back in his own zone, circles back around, down to the right side, sends it out to the neutral zone, tries to hit Sepperbeck, coming fast through there. Now Sepperbeck, good forecheck, good pressure. Jarvis, good pressure. Pulser, whacking away at the New Mexico stick. New Mexico brings it in on the right, gets close in on Gehrig, not able to get there. Good pressure to force him to the outside. Then New Mexico blue liner sends it right in at Gehrig. Gehrig sends it behind the net. And now I think it's out of play. I think. And we'll see a full line change now. Luma, Wickersheim, and the Panda, with Gavin, I think, Gersovich in the back. Face off to the left of Gehrig. New Mexico getting in close to Gehrig. Figueroa takes him out. Actually, that was Figueroa, not Gavin back there. That's right, they swapped. They put Gavin in the back, or Fig in the back, because he's got a left-handed stick. And most of our D are right-handed shooters. Panda turns it back to Luma. Luma tries to get it over. He gets it over to Fig. Fig with space. Then Fig dumps it. Wickersheim starts to put pressure, pokes it away. Wickersheim still putting pressure. Gerskovich now in the neutral zone, tries to get it back to the Panda. Panda battling it with two Wolves. Wickersheim tries to send it in and dump it, but then it gets deflected. Now the Wolves, Gerskovich tried to dump it again. Now the Wolves take it in, quick shot on Gehrig. It was in and out of his glove and back into the corner. Now it's up by the blue line on that right side. Wickersheim with the puck. Sends it forward, and it won't be icing because the goalie touched it. Trying to put some pressure. There we go. Pulser, Woodall with the puck, looking for an option. Back, Gavin tried to poke it in. Now Gavin got it back, and then the Wolves. Can you take it in? And it's a quick 2-on-1 with Gehrig, and it misses behind the net. Wormlinger trying to push it up. Now the puck is in the neutral zone. Good pressure by Wormlinger. Duffy tried to pull it around the Wolf, but the Wolf got it past him. Connor trying to poke it away. Gavin with the puck now. Gavin with some room. Sends it up the line. Connor gets a good puck, takes it into the offensive zone. Now they got a reset. Connor dumps it back in a corner, squirts behind the net to the near corner. Woodall. Connor with the puck. Connor sets it up, tries to send a shot in, goes right to the side of the net. Wormlinger back to Woodall. Woodall with the puck. Wormlinger digs it out, tries to get a wraparound opportunity, lift it up in the net, but it goes off the leg blocker. Woodall with the puck. Worm with the puck. Tries to look for an option, gives it back to Woodall. Woodall still with the puck. Wormlinger tries to dig it out. Now the Ice will dig it out, send it around the net. And the D should have stepped up into that a little bit. They could have easily got to the puck and kept it in. Now the Wolves trying to get it out of their zone. Good pressure by the Knights so far. Really good pressure. Connor, good pressure. Here comes Sepperbeck to poke it away. And the Wolf gets around him. Now he's to the outside. In the corner, Brody on top of him. The Wolf is behind the net. And the blue liner sitting there waiting. Here's Sepperbeck with a good tip forward, but not able to hang on to it. Palzer trying to pull it forward. Sepperbeck trying to snag it. Here comes Jarvis. And then the Wolves dump it behind the net. Brody sticks it right back around to Palzer. Palzer digs at it, and the Wolf snags it away. Here comes Sepperbeck down the left side. Sticks it over to Palzer. Palzer with a good bank. Palzer coming in. Palzer looking for an option behind the net. Jarvis just dummies the left D-man into the corner. Gerskovich trying to keep it in. Now the puck comes back into the offensive zone. Palzer on the Jarvis snags it. Jarvis comes. Fig, is that Fig? With a quick shot off. Jarvis. Knights really controlling here. Gerskovich. Quick shot back to Jarvis. Jarvis has hit himself by the D-man. Gerskovich tries to get it in. It's quickly deflected. Fig goes back and chases it. Far board. Figueroa. Gerskovich. Some time. Sends it over to, almost hits Sepperbeck over the center ice. Little too far in front. Wolves trying to take it back in. Here comes Fig. Sends it out to the neutral zone, the center ice. And the puck gets dumped behind. And then Figueroa sends it up. It might be icing. Yes, it is. And so far, I like what I'm seeing. Good pressure, very good pressure. We've been in our offensive zone for much of the time. Quick save by Gehrig. Face off to the right of Gehrig. And then the Wolves. Activity along the far board there. The puck squirts around to the near side board. Wickersheim has an opportunity to take it back in the neutral zone. He does, and it goes all the way down. It's going to be icing, I think. That's right. Face off to the right of Gehrig. Wolves win the draw real quick, but they send it back to the D-man. It goes out to the neutral zone. They try to knock it back. Luma getting physical with the D-man. Now Wickersham getting pressure, trying to cut him off. Gavin with the puck now. Oh no. Bad bounce on his pass over to the right side. Ah, good. Seeing some really good watching out there, like summing it up, trying to take away their options. Here we go. Luma, quick shot, kicked right. Now it's shot back in from the blue line. Now they have to reset. Good opportunity. Weekly now with the puck on the left side. Weekly with some time. Weekly takes it over the blue line. Weekly coming in through the legs. And then it's taken away. And here comes Luma, super speed. And then Gavin kicks it over to the side. Gavin carries it around backside of the net to the blue line. Wolves trying to get it close to the net. And here comes the Panda. Panda digs it out, but then it's stolen. Oh, and then Luma can't get it up to Wickersham. Wickersham had a pretty open one-on-one. And then now the puck's in the back of Gehrig's glove for a save. Seeing really good consistent shifts out of all lines. Face off to the left of Gehrig. Not sure what's going on. They're complaining about Figueroa and something maybe. No, they're putting someone in the box. Someone opened their mouth on the ice and I think someone got a technical maybe. No, I don't know what happened there. Not sure what happened. That will be my first question after the game. Knights win the draw, send the puck around to the right side board. Saved by Gehrig. Face off to the right of Gehrig. Wolves win the draw. Left D to left winger to right D. Right D deflected. Now the center gets it back under control and it's in the back of Gehrig's glove. Huh? Yeah. Wolves with a quick shot off the draw. Knights digging it out. Wormlinger taking it up through the neutral zone. Still has it along the side of the boards, and he gets past the red line and dumps it back behind the net. The goalie comes out of the net. And then he's ran into interference with his own player. Knights not able to get there. Oh, good job. No, that was not offsides. I don't think it was offsides. It hit the blue line. It was on the blue line. Anyway, we're not the officials. Guess they are. Definitely not offsides. Knights win the draw. Gavin chips it into the right side offensive zone. Connor, now Duffy loses the puck, and luckily the Wolf lost it as well. Duffy sits it out to the neutral zone. It's going to be out. Well, I guess they got on sides pretty quickly. Connor, Woodall. Gavin over to Duffy. Ooh, that was a dangerous play. Guy came in and almost picked six Duffy, and now it's frozen by Gehrig. So far, Gehrig standing on his head. I guess Braden got his braces off this week. Face off to the left of Braden. And Jarvis gets thrown out of the circle. Palzer goes in and takes a draw, moves it forward. Palzer continues to kick it forward. Palzer on the chase. Sepperbeck right behind him. And wow, what's Palzer just creates so much commotion for these guys. Sepperbeck almost had a chance to get it, but now the Wolves are on the attack. And here comes Weekly, sends it out to the neutral zone. Weekly sends it back to Brody. Brody takes it up the wall. Sepperbeck kicks it across the neutral zone, and now Palzer on the chase. Palzer approaching. Sepperbeck steals. Sepperbeck sends it up in the corner to Jarvis. Sepperbeck still in control. Palzer tries to get it under control, and then the Wolf steals it. Now he's got Weekly to beat, and he deflects off Weekly's shin pad. Awesome playing. Here goes Sepperbeck. Sepperbeck and Jarvis. Sepperbeck falls. Comes off a bounce, and there's going to be a whistle. For what? I don't know. What was the... Are they... They're going to give Palzer a cross check. Really? I didn't see no cross check. Boy, oh boy, I did not see a cross check. Where did it happen? Oh my gosh. That was like a forearm, wasn't it? That was a forearm. Weak. Anyway, Knights will go on a penalty kill. Let's see if they can kill this penalty off. Quick shot by the D-man. Gets deflected. Wolves circling back around, surrounding their prey. Quick shot, right of Gehrig. And then the puck shoots out to the neutral zone. Wolves pick it back up, take it around the right side, gets it back to the left side D. And then tries to squirt it, hits Wormlinger's blade, and it deflects perfectly into the blade of the Wolf. Left D, right D. Right D. Center. Center, nowhere. Kick to the sidewall. Wolves have it in the near side corner. Back to left D. Left D with a quick shot. Almost redirected, and it just goes left of the net. Lucky for us, but I think Gehrig had it closed off already. Now it's over in Wormlinger's hands, but the Wolves steal it. Quick shot on Gehrig. Deflected. Left D. Left D's going to take a quick shot. Boom. In the blocker. Out to the corner. Gerskovich goes into the corner, battling it with the other Wolf. 40 seconds left on the penalty kill. And the Knights are still trying. They finally got it out in the neutral zone. The Wolves will have to return out to the neutral zone and reset. And then it's offsides. .23 seconds to go on the penalty kill. And unfortunately, it looks like Woodall's going in the box. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 23 seconds. Five on three for 23 seconds. Puck goes up to Weekly. Was that Weekly that hit it out? No, that was Brody, and he ices it. 14 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Then we'll go for a 5-on-4 for about a minute and a half. Knights win the draw. Actually goes back to left D for the Wolves. Left D now over to right wing. Right wing trying to toss it in, and he tosses it right into Gehrig's glove. 1 second. A penalty kill for 5-on-3, and then Palzer's out. I don't know if they're going to have Palzer just go right out. Thinking most likely, maybe. Now Palzer's out of the box. Palzer comes out to the neutral zone. Wolves still trying to get it close to the net, cycling it behind the net right now. And then over to right D. Right D deflected. Did it go in? No, it didn't. Saved by Gehrig. I didn't see it. I thought they were celebrating for a second there. Thought they were celebrating. I can't see that far. Quick shot on Gehrig, but it goes over his head into the glass. Left D to right wing. Not much of an option. Goes behind the net, circles back around. Idea right wing again. Quick shot, deflects off of his own Wolf. Wormlinger battling into the corner. Figueroa tying him up. Oh, and almost a one-timer in front of Gehrig. Gehrig shuts him down. Wolf playing with it. Now they're behind the net. 45 seconds to go on a penalty kill. 5-on-4. Wolves try to get quick off to Gehrig, but their shot's just not accurate right now. And now it's a score. I guess they got accurate. Shouldn't have said that. Score is 1-0. 1-0. 3:44 left in the period. I'm getting a complaint that the screen is frozen. If you guys can hear me out there watching, we're trying to check the feed. Hopefully you can still hear the audio. Face off, Knights win the face off, but it gets kicked back into our defensive zone. Sent right back to the Panda. Panda sends it over to the far board. Duffy trying to battle it, and then Duffy is sent in the corner. No call. And then Luma pitches it up, over. And then Gavin retrieves. Puck kicks out in the neutral zone. Wolves take it right back in. Jarvis sends it out to neutral zone. The Panda takes it in the left side, tries to get a shot off, but it deflects, bounces in the corner. Wickersheim not able to get to it. Now the Wolves take it through the neutral zone. Gavin taking out the passing lane, tips the puck, and now here comes Jarvis. And the Panda pokes it forward. And the puck squirts around. Wickersheim going to try and meet him. He tries to hip check him, but he gets out of the way real quick. And then the puck squirts out. Wickersheim looking like he's out of gas. He's going for a line change. And the play is called dead. I can't see anything because are you seeing it on your feet? Does it look like it's going through? Goal's kicking in. We'll try to check everything here when we get to the intermission. Here comes Woodall, almost with an opportunity. Less than a minute to go. Balzer sends it out to the neutral zone. Sepperbeck coming to the neutral zone. Has Woody to his left, but not able to get it. Wolves trying to break through. Scores only 1-0 still. Matt Smith says he closed it open again and he's got it. Anyway, 20 seconds to go. We're on a penalty kill for 20 seconds. That's pretty quick penalty kill goal. Score is 2-0. 14 seconds left. Guys need to just calm down. Calm down. They're playing a good game. Why mess it up now? Four seconds to go. And that's the end of the first period. End of the first period. Score is 2-0. Knights still very much in this game. Unfortunately, they took two penalty kill goals. Now they'll have to regroup as we get into the second period, leading into the first half. Teams will switch sides like normal. Yes, they scored again. They scored another power play goal, the Wolves that is. Puck is in the battle in the neutral zone. Knights carry it in. Woodall getting it closer. Quick shot, looks like it hit this crossbar, came back out. And then lots of bodies in front of the net. Here comes the Wolves, 3-on-2 attack. Got Duffy and Gavin. Gavin pokes it away, but it goes right into the center stick blade. Tries to get a shot off, but I think Worm disrupted. Here comes Duffy, Wormlinger. Wolves bring it in on the right side here. Gavin pokes it away. Good play by Gavin. Gets it out in the neutral zone. The Wolves will have to reset. And then Wormlinger forcing pressure on him, make a different decision. The player walks it all the way around to the left side. And then it gets poked into the right D, and I think the Wolf is going to go into the box because all I see is a Knight sitting on his back. Who is that? Connor Smith. And the Wolves will go in the box for 2 minutes. Apologize for you, everybody. We have a very tall man standing up in front. We get a good view on our offensive zone, but neutral zone is going to be problematic. Balzer steals the puck back. And now there's going to be another whistle, not sure what. Who is going to the box? Jarvis going to the box. It'll be 4-on-4. I'm not sure what to say. Face off to the right of Gehrig. Quick shot on Gehrig from the blue line. Gehrig kicks it to the right. That's offsides. Good job, Ben. And now he's standing in the way of their own goalie. Got to get him to come up here and stand. 4-on-4 hockey. Wolves bringing it through. Gavin pokes it away. Gavin trying to battle. He does. And now Worm coming up the left side has a lot of room. Sends it up to Woodall. Woodall sends it back to Worm. Worm with a quick shot. Just goes to the right of the net. And it'll be offsides. Weekly poked it away, but it went over the blue line. Nobody really won that draw, 50-50 battle. Saved by Gehrig, and Gehrig freezes it. Sometimes you're a little gun-shy telling some of the fans, but this so happens to be a very nice fan, and we appreciate it. Balzer skating down after the Wolf. Wolf changes directions behind the net. Palzer still on his backside. Actually steals it and goes back to the far side wall. Wolves taking it through the neutral zone. Palzer running interference. Back into Figueroa's stick. Figueroa pops it out to the neutral zone. Here goes Palzer. Palzer trying to scoop it forward to the Panda. Wolves carried in, dump it in the corner, and tries to beat Gerskovich. Gerskovich, great protection by Gerskovich. I don't know who's going to get a penalty there. I have no idea. If I were me, I'd be calling the Wolf for the penalty, but they're not. They're not. It's going to be Gerskovich or it's going to be Fig going to the box. I have no idea. Oh boy. Let them play, refs. Let them play. Crazy. Now it'll be a 4-second 5-on-3. Not enough to do much with that. And then it will go right to a 2-minute, minute 56-second 5-on-4. Still, that's not the point. Oh, no. Gehrig better be thanking the post. Post just saved him. Good save by Gehrig. Wolves looking pretty active now. It's 5-on-4. 5-on-4 20 seconds ago. Wolves trying to feed it in. Good job by Wormlinger Woodall to get it out of the way. Wolves, right D, quick, hits the side of the net, not in the net. Wolves changing direction, and then Brody, good move to kick it out, and it's going to roll right at the goalie. Was going to roll for an icing call, but it didn't. Rolled right into the goalie's glove. Wolves trying to reset, regroup. Now they're taking it behind their net, less than a minute to go in the penalty kill. And then Brody gets in front of the pass. Now the Wolves carrying it in. And Weekly ties him up. Right D has it. Right D, quick shot. Way right of the net. Wolves. Wolves still with the puck. And there's a guy standing back door. RD needs to pick that guy out. Here comes Weekly over to Worm. Worm tries to tip it forward. 78 just steals it, comes right back to the neutral zone. Kicks forward. Goes left of the net. His little shot. Good job of our players deflecting the puck out from the slot. And the Knights are able to kill the string of penalties they've had for the last 4 minutes. There's 3 minutes to go on the clock to the half. Here comes Woodall. Not sure why they're not picking any of that up. And it's not looking good. Good thing they didn't catch that pass. Knights trying to fend them off, having a little trouble, and then the puck gets launched back to the D-men and they miss it. Comes right back on them. Gavin sends it up to Connor on the right. Connor dumps it in the back corner. Line change. Wickersheim tries to snag it, but the guy snags it back. Quick shot on Gehrig in the side of the net. Up to Wormlinger. Wormlinger has Wickersheim on his right, but he dumps it at the goalie. Wickersheim races in, pokes the puck away, and they still have it. And now the Knights have to reset. Oh, wow. Good job, Panda. That's what I call a vicious Panda attack. Jarvis down the right side, has Wickersheim in front. Wickersheim, oh, he almost buries him in the back of the net. Sets it in front of the net. Minute to go. Just barely knocked in a goal. Less than a minute to go. Duffy behind the net. Sends it over to Jarvis. Jarvis has Wickersheim. Wickersheim going down the right side. Oh, and Wickersheim just leveled in front of the box. Wow. It's a pretty good hit. His stick went flying into the box, I think. Well, into the bench. And they keep trying to wave the guy into the penalty box. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think there was a penalty there. I think Matthew did have the puck. But man, that was a pretty wild hit, but he took it in the back, so I think he's fine. 30 seconds to go. Palzer, big strides. Constantly ties the Wolves up. Scott Sepperbeck coming behind him. Wolves have the puck now, and they're trying to get it out of their zone. Quick shot by Fig. 2 seconds. And that's it for the first half of the second period. Scored 2-0. Knights still hanging tough in this game. Seeing some good activity. We'll pause for 10 minutes. We'll be right back. Going to join the team in the locker room, see how things are going. Feel free to get up and get some popcorn, a beer, maybe some coffee, soda. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Start of the second half of the game. Quick 10-minute halftime. Players are back on the ice, stretching it out. Hopefully, the curse of the second intermission is not upon us, but boys are in good spirits. Coach Donovan had a quick run-by chat with their head coach, and he asked Donovan if we added players because they can't figure out. They recognize that our guys are playing really well, and they are. So hopefully we can hang on, get some energy up, and get some goals in the back of the net. I think a few changes. I think they're going to bring Figueroa back up on forward, and they're going to put Matthew back on D. I believe Luma, he's not feeling good enough to go back out, so I think he's going to be sitting on the bench for now. I gave him some ibuprofen. He seems fine to the parents that are watching. Just not feeling good. He got hit pretty hard, I think, in the end of that second period. Here we go. Rolls bringing in the corner. Weekly over to the far corner. Connor scoops it out. And then it goes back behind the net, and then a Wolf came in to try and quickly shoot it over at Braden, and then loses his balance and falls. Here comes Weekly. Wolves back on the attack. Boys need to start skating on them. Wormlinger over to Connor. Connor up to Woodall. Woodall misses it off the stick blade. The Wolves scoop it back up and take it right back through the neutral zone. Brody in for an option. Woodall trying to get it back around the player. Not able to. The Wolves just kind of take it back up. This is what I don't like about the little intermission in between the game. Sometimes the guys come out flat, and that's what I'm seeing. Hopefully they can get their blood working. Here comes Connor. Connor, quick shot to the back of the net. Connor Smith. Score is 2-1. I don't know if it was, I think it was unassisted maybe. Connor with Worm. I think they'll give Worm the assist. Or maybe it was Woodall. Did you see the replay on it? He came down the right side and got the top of the went to the back of the net. Like that. Who's leading up there? Is that Woodall or Worm? All right. Off we go, seeking out the second goal. Palzer. Palzer's tangled up, and one of the Wolves went flying into the wall. Nobody in front of the net. Well, there's some in front of the net, not able to. Duffy trying to keep it. Wolves get tied up. And Figueroa wicks it around. Gavin. Big. Gavin around the side, up to Fig. The Wolves point, gets it. And then the Wolves almost redirected in the goal. Now Figueroa skating fast on the back of the Wolf. And they move it effectively through the neutral zone. And our guys steal it back. And then pop it. That should be offsides. Should be offsides. Here comes Palzer. Sticks it around the ref. Quick shot off the side of the net. Figueroa tries to get it back, but it goes behind the net. It's the backside of the net. Moves it up to the left winger to the Wolf. Left winger tries to move it to the right winger, but it deflects. Gerskovich chases it. Tries to dump it out in the center, but 3 Wolves there to get it. Duffy trying to shoot it around, but it lands right into the hands of the Wolf. Now Fig takes it out, sends it up to Palzer. Palzer quickly skating towards it. Wolves pick it up. Carry down the left side, he whiffs on it, but it gets it eventually to the guy coming over the center ice. Center ice slapper, deflect off Gerskovich, and it goes flying to the near side corner. Wolves now behind the net. Wolves in front of the net. Wolves to the side of the net. And not able to get it there. Good job by Gerskovich to muscle that guy down on the ice. Now the Wolves over on the left wing. Gee, I don't know what the lineup change they made. Panda's out there. Matthew's still playing up. I don't know who he moved back to D. So Matthew's still up at the forward position. Duffy. Duffy is just dummied in the backside. Gerskovich takes it up the right side, has some room, and then he's tripped. No call. Unbelievable. Did they? Finally. But they took a little time to blow the whistle. And then the Knights will go on a power play. Two minutes for tripping. Knights in front of the net, good activity. Trying to set it up. Weekly back, scoops it up. He's got a guy back checking him, or forward checking him actually. My apologies. Here comes Weekly down the right side. Weekly with a great move, takes it in, comes around the backside corner, looking for an option. Drops it to Gavin. Good drop. Gavin tries to shoot it, deflected off the guy's shin pad, then dumps it in the corner. Knights circle back. Weekly picks it back up, sends it to the corner to Wormlinger. Wormlinger with the puck, trying to move it closer. Quick shot, hits the post. Back to Weekly. Weekly sends it to Wormlinger. Wormlinger back to Weekly. Weekly to Gavin. Gavin, quick shot into the glove of the goalie. Liking what I'm seeing. Good activity. One minute left in the power play opportunity. 2-1 game. And the Wolves win the draw. Why didn't they call icing? That's bull crap. No icing. Figaro with the puck, looking for some pathway up the ice, has some space, and then he tries to dump it in. It's deflecting right back into the left D. Brody circles back to get it, and he whiffs on it, and the Wolf snags it up, and I think Brody owes Braden a steak dinner for that one. And in the glove of Geary. Yeah, I think Brody's gonna have to buy a steak dinner for Braden. Easy thing to happen. They see it happen to all the guys. All right, line change, fresh legs out on the ice. Looks like 15 seconds left on the power play opportunity. Probably not enough time to get it down. Oh, here we go. Supperbeck doing it Supperbeck style, pokes the puck away, and then he gets a shot on the net. And then golly, I don't know if he got tripped or if he fell, but he went pretty hard into the wall, and he got up. Looks very mad. I think I would be mad too. And he wants to stay out on the ice. But they're shooing him off. They tell him he needs to take a knee on the bench. Knights win the draw, back to the Panda. Panda dumps it into the corner. Wormlinger, almost with an opportunity to get a fire off a shot. Weekly tries to get it in, but it's deflected. Wolves off to the right winger, and Gavin shuts him down. Weekly shuts down the guy in front of the net. Here comes the Panda. Panda with an opportunity to take it down the ice on the right side. Skate, Panda. And gets it into the corner, and the Wolves winging around the near side board, and then Wormlinger, I think, gets a quick little shot off. Power play is over. Wolves win the draw, send it out to the neutral zone. Gerskovich to go chase. Brody still battling it, tying him up. Jarvis came into the hip check. Now Gerskovich sends it up to Palzer. Palzer sneaks it past the ref, who is trying to run blocker at the blue line. Wolves, left D. Knights. Brody up to Figueroa. Figueroa with an well, I thought he almost got it past him, but he didn't. The Wolves now taking it in, and Gerskovich up to Figueroa. Figueroa moving through the center ice, and then their D knocks it back. Jarvis to Brody, and then Gerskovich. Way to go, Gerskovich, to tie up the player from making a play. Wolves taking it across center ice, but Palzer comes in and steals it. Here comes Jarvis, tries to move it back to Palzer. Wolves steal it. Now it's just a bunch of ping pong back and forth in the neutral zone, and that's the end of the second period. Wow. Knights pick up a goal. Score is 2-1 as we go into the third period. And liking what I see. I see opportunity. We'll be right back. Here we go for the start of the third. 17 minutes to go in the game, 2-1. Knights win the draw. Duffy picks it up, tries to take it down, sends it into the offensive zone. He better get back to cover. Connor got back. Here comes Gavin. Gavin up to Wormlinger. Wormlinger to Gavin. Gavin, Woodall in there trying to dig it out. Here comes Woodall up to Wormlinger. Wormlinger Sends it over to Connor, but then it's tipped in the air by the Wolf. Sends right back into the defensive zone. Gavin. Uh-oh, dangerous play. Luckily it went to the right of the net. And he whiffs on it. Wormlinger almost capitalized on it. Now it's icing. He should be holding his hand up for a penalty, in my opinion. Connor. Maybe it is. Yeah, he is. The Mites will go on a power play goal opportunity here. Connor gets leveled into the board. Took one for the team. Huh? Weekly. Oh, didn't see Gavin. He was trying to be deceptive with it. Gavin didn't catch onto it, but now Gavin's got it. Gavin's coming through the neutral zone. Dancing, deking, getting closer. Comes back around, sends it back to Woodall. Woodall over to Weekly. Weekly not able to grab it, and the Wolf senses it. Now it's a one-on-one. And he shoots way left high of the net. I was gonna say Weekly was gonna have to owe Braden a steak dinner. But the shot wasn't that great, so maybe he can buy him a soda or something. Lemonade. Powerade. Woodall. Woodall loses the puck. Sends it back to Weekly. Weekly takes it in. Woodall. Woodall fires it off. Blocker save. And then the Wolves kick it down ice. Not sure why that's not icing. Should be icing. Gavin picks it up, trying to get some speed up. Here comes Weekly. Two D-men are really moving out there. Weekly looking great. Sepperbeck. Back to Brody. Sepperbeck. Sepperbeck over to Woodall. Woodall chasing to the corner. Woodall. Woodall trying to make a move through the slot between three Wolves. Maybe he should have dumped it over to someone else. Panda open. Four seconds left on the power play. And a shot fired over at Gehrig, and it's in his glove. They were moving it pretty good around the slot, but they couldn't find the back of the net. I don't even think they found a shot. Nice deflection by Connor Smith off the left D. I've seen a lot more pucks get deflected today in this game than the other games. Jarvis trying to keep moving it through. The Wolves battling it out, able to take it out to the neutral zone. Over to the right winger. Right winger, that's offsides by a mile. Face off out in the neutral zone. Wolves quickly pick it up and try and get a shot off to Gehrig. Gehrig stumbles over Gerskovich, but he better get on his feet. Scuffle going on there. for the players. Gurskovich comes out with it. Matthew wings it out. I don't think it's going to make it to the goal line. They're going to wave off icing. Here comes Wickersheim to try and snag him. Wickersheim puts him into the wall and bounces off of him. Loses his stick. Gavin, quick shot. Blocker saved by the goalie. Sepperbeck. Wickersheim over in the corner. And Wickersheim tries to take him out. Now there's going to be a penalty on someone. Cross check. Way to take one for the team again, Matthew. 12 minutes to go, 2-1 still. Power play opportunity, Weekly. Really like Weekly and Gavin on this power play. They've been working together pretty well. Weekly steps up, gets it up to Wormlinger. Wormlinger on the chase. Weekly. Now the Wolves move it through the neutral zone, and they dump it in the back corner. They try to chase it. And he comes out with it, actually, and now they're not able to keep it in the zone. Our guys need to skate, put more pressure. Oh, that's offside by a mile, 2 miles maybe. Sepperbeck in front of the goalie when Jarvis brought it in. A little over a minute on the power play opportunity. Wolves win the draw, take it around the backside of the net, try to change direction. And then they're trying to get it out. And they do, and they toss one over to Gehrig, and they make a line change themselves. Gavin with the puck, I think. Gavin, lots of space. Or is that Fig? That's Fig, actually. Woodall. Bringing it up the right side. Woodall looking for an option, takes it in. Woodall looking, quick shot, just barely went off the back of the goalie and maybe bounced in the net. And then the Wolves cleared out to the neutral zone. Brody back to retrieve, back to Fig. Fig to Worm, but then it goes right back to Brody. Now Connor Smith taking it in. Fig moving it forward. And that's going to be it for the power play opportunity. Now the Wolves on the attack. Gets around. Braden tightening it up. Oh, and they missed a one-timer in front of the net. And there's a hustle scuffle in front of the net. Refs zoom in there quickly. Power play is over, 10 minutes, 27 seconds left on the clock. Score still 2-1. Just need one more goal, and actually, scratch that, we are going on the penalty kill. They put, who did they put? They put Brody in the box. For what? I have no idea. I didn't see it. And then they toss Jarvis out of the circle again. Palzer comes in. Wolves, quick shot. That'll be my second question after the game is, why did they toss Jarvis out of the circle so many times? Jarvis backhands it through the neutral zone. Wolves go back to retrieve it. Wolves making their way through. And then the puck gets flung down the ice and it'll be icing. Face off to the right of Gehrig. Knights win the draw. Gerskovich trying to move it up. Loses the puck. Now it's loose in front of the net. Good observation by Gehrig. Leg blocker save. Now it's behind the net. Weekly forcing the issue. Back to the right winger. Back to the center. Center's trying to get a quick shot. Doesn't. Weekly steals. Weekly on the back side of the Wolf. Weekly tying it up in the corner. The Wolves dig it out. Wolves coming around. Left side, saved by Gehrig. And Weekly pushes it out to the neutral zone. All we need is a good bounce for the one-on-one. Puck still loose in front of the net. Squirts out. Lefty grabs it. Lefty's trying to fancy foot it through. Now he sticks it back to the right D. Right D back to right winger. Right winger to right D. Right D deeks. Has a guy back door. Not an option. Power play is over for the Wolves. Wolves still controlling it. They have wide open D. Good pressure by the Knights. Force them to dump it in the corner. Now there's going to be another penalty. Maybe. Just let them play. This is frustrating. And the Knights will go back in the box. Who is that? Gerskovich? Yep, I didn't see what happened. This is ridiculous. The Knights will continue 2 minutes on their penalty kill. 8 minutes to go in the third. Shorthanded goal would be really nice right now. Wolves behind the net. Wolves send it through the ice. It should be icing, which is good. Bring the puck back to our offensive zone. Good save by Gehrig. Wolves took it down pretty forcefully. Good passing and saved by Gehrig. Now the Wolves back in the right corner. Circles behind the net. Duffy shutting him down. Now he's dancing behind the net. Nobody to get it to. And now a Wolf body flies in. Braden kicks it out. Wolves still behind the net. Wolves trying to feed it in. Now they're back behind the net. Again. And then Weekly sends it out to the side and it kicks out to the neutral zone. Maybe that was Jarvis, I'm sorry. Wolf, quick shot on Gehrig. Save. 32 seconds left in the Knights penalty kill. .641 to go in the third. Knights are going to need a goal to tie it up. I believe there's no overtime or shootout. It just ends in a tie. And someone called a timeout. Do you know who called the timeout? I think we called the timeout. Give our guys a little bit of a rest. The what? The what? Oh, I got you. The final boss. Video game lingo. I hear my eldest son talking about that a lot. All right. Knight's still hanging tough. Playing tough. There we go. 30 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. 6:41 on the clock. Wolves win the draw, kicked out to their D. Now they're behind the net. 20 seconds to go. Good pressure by Woodall. Wolves behind the net. Wolves sends it over to left D. Quick, oh, what a save by Gehrig. Gehrig on top of his game there. Had a sniper there. And Weekly tries to clear it out to the neutral zone. A penalty's over. Connor's out in the center ice. Connor, one guy to beat. Connor, quick shot. And the goalie goes left. Wormlinger, Woodall steals the puck in the corner. Wormlinger tries to help. Wolves carry it out, and they toss it over to Brody. And it banks off Brody's back and right back to Weekly. Weekly dumps it into the corner. Oh my gosh. Not sure. It's getting frustrating, actually. Well, all I know is a Wolf is going in the box, but I'm not sure what he did. Anything goes with these refs. Just let them play. It's frustrating. But we'll take the advantage and a power play. No real complaints here. I like it. Kicks out. Weekly with a slapper, but it goes way left and hits the glass. Vert, the Panda, back to Gavin. Gavin, oh, Palzer, ready to fire, cocked and loaded, but then Vert tries to backhand it in. The Panda, back over to Jarvis. Gavin sends it over to the Panda. The Panda has it. Panda's got control. Trying to deke around a player, but he loses it. Here comes Gavin. Gavin with a quick shot. Oh, that should have been in. It was barred down, but it kicked out. I'm telling you, it looked like it bounced down in the red line. I gotta re-see that. I'm sure maybe my eyes are mistaken, but I could swear it barred down, bounced just over the goal line, but then it kicked out. It bounced out from the ice. Anyway, maybe I'm wrong. Wishful thinking. 55 seconds left on the power play. Now there's a whistle.
No, it was just off the right of the side, right side of the.
No, replay it again. Never mind. Game on. 53 seconds left in the power play. Back around to Weekly hits Worm. No, that's Brody hits Worm. Worm, quick shot on the goalie. Goalie saves. Woodall back to Brody. Brody back to Fig. Fig fires it into the score! I think Sepperbeck redirected maybe. It was Figueroa from the blue line. Sepperbeck in front. Maybe caused interference, but I don't know. Did it deflect off Sepperbeck's stick? It went from Fig over on the left D side. Sepperbeck was right there in front of the net. I don't know who it was, but it was Fig and Sepperbeck. To go. Tied it up. Knights win the draw. That's a power play goal. Got one of those back finally. Wormlinger sees blood, goes over to the wall, gets involved. Puck gets squirted out to the neutral zone by Woodall. I think it was Woodall. Yep. Now the Wolves bring it back in on the right side. Wormlinger chasing, Woodall chasing. Wolves saved by Gehrig. Wow.
Watch that score again.
No, that's after the score.
Well, that was after the score,
But it was, Fig flung it in there, and it either deflected off of Sepperbeck, or Sepperbeck caused interference, and it went in the net. Either way, score is 2-2, tied up. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Knights get it out to the neutral zone. Wolves bobble it a little bit. Connor on top of it. Woodall keeps it in. Puck goes back behind the net. Wormlinger. Connor trying to keep it in. Brody at the blue line. Brody tries to kick it, but then the Wolf snags it and takes it through. He's got Gavin to face. Gavin cuts off his pass lane. Here comes Wormlinger over to Connor. Great pass, Connor. Back to Worm. And that's going to be offsides because the puck bounced behind him. Crazy. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left in the game. Pulser out there with Jarvis. Can't see who's on the left side there. Figueroa. Gerskovich tries to send it, but it deflects off the Wolf. Wolf coming in on the left side. Gerskovich all over his backside. Nobody there. Pulser. Good physical bump into the wall. The Wolf trying to get it over, but they're not able to. They got to reset because it goes out to the neutral zone. Pulser. Good use of the long stick. Pitches it forward. Now they got to get back out. Weekly sends it up to Pulser. Pulser trying to move it forward. The Wolves then bring it in. Gerskovich chases it back. 2 minutes to go and the puck trickles out. Here comes Fig on his backside. Creates pressure. Pulser creating pressure. They got to get out of the offensive zone so it's not offsides. And then they fire one in on Braden and it goes and hits the side of the net. Pulser sends it out to the neutral zone. Minute and a half left on the clock. The Wolves. Great pressure. Golly. Now I saw the Wolf hanging on to Pulser's jersey and used his entire weight to drag him down to the ice. Oh, and then someone's really dummied by Jarvis. Someone's going to the box. Who's he pointing at? The fickle finger of fate. Looks like Pulser going to the box for the final minute of the game. No. They're sending Jarvis to the box. 2-10. Oh my gosh. 10-2. I guess they gave Jarvis a 10-2. No, not that. Over this way, I think. Oh no, you have the opposite side angle, right?
Yeah, that's when he threw his hand up.
Huh. Interesting. Well, I don't know. They gave 2 penalties there. They did. It wasn't a 10-2. They're doing a 5-on-3. This is crap. Our guys need to play mad right now. They gave 2 penalties. How can you get 2 penalties unless one of them ran their mouth after the first penalty? There's no technical way you do it, right? It's unless it's a delayed penalty, and so silly. 55 seconds. And the Wolves send it to nobody. Out in the D, left D has it. Left D sends one in, tries to redirect it. Hey, where's the tripping call there? No tripping. 37 seconds left on the clock. Wolves fired over to the right side wall. Fire one in on Braden, and then it's kicked out. Another puck shot, kicked out by Braden. Braden, went in the glove, but off his shoulder. Weekly comes back around. The Wolves trying to feed the center. That's all they're doing, not trying to set anything up. 9 seconds left. Quick shot, 7 seconds. Quick shot on Braden. No. Not a goal, not a goal. He's got it. No goal. No goal. No goal. 2 seconds left. Really not enough for them to do anything. They're asking if the audio went down. Test. Still going, right? Yep. I don't see the audio down. All systems go. Final second, that's it. The game ends in a tie. Although I think the refs called too many bad calls, and our fans are upset. But hey, that's hockey. 2-2. Our next game we play tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. That's 5:30 a.m. for all you guys back in Phoenix. And on the west side of the country, we will face the McKinney North Stars. I don't know what they're doing now. I know there's a big discussion over there. I have no idea. I think they should be doing the handshake, but I think coach is just trying to get clarification. Oh no, they're going to do an overtime? I didn't know there was overtime. Four minutes on the clock. I guess they want to try and settle this. All right, everybody, I hope you didn't tune out. And it'll be 5-on-3. I didn't know they were going to go into overtime. Well, lucky us. Still 5-on-3. Weekly with the puck, shoots it into the neutral zone. Luma out on the ice. I haven't seen him all night, but it looks like he came out. He's got fresh legs. New Mexico trying to feed it in. And they almost had one in their back door, but Braden shut him down. Quick shot above Braden's head into the glass. Hopefully one of these penalties will expire right into Braden's chest. Very good. So I'm beginning to wonder if it'll go to a shootout if they don't have a result. Could be wrong. I thought it didn't go into overtime, but Wolves win the draw. Left D to right wing, back to left D. Left D. Right wing, quick shot, way wide of. Now the penalty's over. Now we got 2 more players on the ice. Three minutes to go on the overtime clock. Gavin. Pressure. Weekly. Wolves behind the net. Wolves. Woodall ties him up. The Wolf kicks it through. And then Weekly trying to make a move. Muscles way out. Weekly with the puck. Tries to get it around the backside of the net, but he gets tied up on the stick blade. Jarvis tries to kick it out in the neutral zone. Weekly back in the corner again. Weekly sends it up to Palzer. Palzer sends it through, brings it through the neutral zone, and the Wolves steal it, take it right back. Gavin goes back to retrieve. Here comes Gavin on a line change of the Wolves, sends it up to Jarvis. Jarvis with the puck going down the left side. And the Wolves bringing it back down. They dump it in the corner, goes behind the net with a bad bounce. And then Gavin tries to bounce it up to Jarvis. And it goes out to the neutral zone. Palzer with Woodall. Woodall trying to move it through. And then it gets sent over to the far side. Weekly sends it up down the board. They're going to call the icing off, wave it off. Man, I don't know what's going on. Offsides. The goalie. Something wrong with the goalie? What happened with the goalie down there? Did you see it? Not sure what they're doing. They're going to go for a 3-on-3, I think. That's what I thought. I thought the overtime should have been 3-on-3 or 4-on-4. These refs, I don't think, know what they're doing. Oh, they better skate. Get back there. Big. Uh-oh. There it is. And the Wolves end it with an overtime goal. The game ends 3-2. And what a good game that was. I think we would have won that one if not for all the really bad, horrible calls by the refs. But what do? We're just the broadcast unit. Now the teams will line up for the ritual of the handshake. Very good game. Players have a lot to be proud of, the way they played tonight. The way they played today, actually, very good. Love what we're seeing. And that'd be it. Again, next game at 7:30 tomorrow. McKinney North Stars, 5:30 for you guys back in Phoenix. Set your coffee, automatic coffee makers to wake you up. It's too bad you don't have an automatic breakfast maker. And that'll be it. That's all from Michigan. Have a good evening, everybody.